Still no deal after more than 15 hours at the bargaining table today inside the downtown Sheraton Centre. But the good news is talks between CUPE negotiators and the provincial government are continuing this hour with no scheduled end in sight. So while the threat of school closures at more than 3 dozen boards across the province continues to loom, there appears to be will on both sides to avert a strike by the province's 55,000 school support workers.
CUPE calls their workers the backbone of the education system. They work as custodians and caretakers, education assistants, early childhood educators, secretaries, and more. They've been working to rule since Monday, September 30th, and are now prepared to walk off the job altogether if a deal cannot be reached. Some parents we talked to tonight were unaware their children's school could be closed come Monday morning.
I haven't heard anything about it, and it's a surprise for me. And right now, in my mind, I'm just thinking what's going to be my next step for Monday.
Oh, do you have a job? You have to.
Yeah, I do have a job, and I'm working, and my shift is during the school hours, and
Right.
So is my husband. So I'm just wondering now, how are things going to work? It's really a surprise. I don't know.
What do you think you'll do?
I don't know. Maybe I have to take a leave, or my husband has to take a leave and be home because I cannot leave my kids at home alone, right?
The Toronto District School Board, the Toronto Catholic Board, and many more across the GTA say for safety reasons they will not be able to open their doors Monday if there is a strike. This mother of 2 is already at home with her 3-year-old, so will not have to scramble for childcare, but her concern is for her kindergarten-aged daughter.
She just got used to being back from summer break, and she's in SK now, so getting back into it was kind of a bit of a tricky situation. She was used to being home for 2 months with us, and now that she's gotten used to it, being back at school with her friends, with her teachers, now all of a sudden not going is kind of like, uh-oh.
Many after-school programs and in-school childcares will also be impacted if there's a strike. One of the central sticking points in this dispute is absenteeism. The government objects to the 15 days on average CUPE workers take per year, saying every sick day costs the government millions. The CUPE workers make an average of $38,000 a year. Some students, not surprisingly, are not unhappy at the prospect of a few days off as long as it doesn't drag on. But these grade 11 Pickering students say they're disappointed with some of their classmates who seem to be deliberately littering inside their school, hoping to accelerate strike action.
Basically, students are just kind of littering the school. They're treating the whole school as a garbage because they know nobody's going to be there to pick it up, right? And it's going to get to a point where they're going to be like, it's not sanitary to walk in through those doors anymore.
Right.
And so I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to kind of slowly create all this trash so that the doors stay closed.
Both sides, of course, have been saying they're committed to achieving a resolution before the Monday deadline. But CUPE is ready to hit the bricks and have released these photos of picket signs being made up.
So if no deal is reached tonight, the plan is to meet again tomorrow with a mediator acting as a go-between for the two sides. The time for those negotiations has yet to be announced.